All right, man. Here we are. Look at stupid Steve down there in the right hand corner. I mean, here we are. But
Oh, I can't help it, dude. I'm so red pumped
we
for this freaking guy. I'm so pumped. Sorry to interrupt, man. Woo.
Oh no, 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 no! You're all right. There we are. But you're right. We were pumped about the spring racing series here at Millertime Motorsports. I mean, it starts this Monday, 2:15 at 7:30 p.m. With a brand new series that we've never raced before. But we'll talk about that here in a minute. So, first topic out of the gate, let's talk about Brett Redder was the Legends League champion. Came down to the last race, a little bit controversial between Redder and Carl Yeager there in the middle of the race.
Yeah.
They got together. Yeager spun out. That was the end of his night. I know he was pretty upset, but anyway, Redder had a great season. Came out champion. Anything we want to talk about there?
I honestly didn't see him much. I was always behind, couldn't catch him. One time, one time I did see him, man. He was bumping me in rear. I was at Bristol. Yeah. Yeah. But no, hell of a driver, man. And can't wait for this upcoming season to maybe get up there and compete with him. I don't know.
Well, even if you're not, I mean, last year we had Sean English that was came in mid-season. I think won four in a row before we went to the last week of the season there, and he
Yeah,
didn't
he's that
show up for
kid.
that.
That's that
He's been
kid.
a minor,
The
yeah,
young one.
14 year
Yeah.
old schooling these old guys. So I mean, it is going to be an exciting season with the legends coming up. But congratulations to Brett, and we look forward to this next season. And good luck to Carl there, who maybe could have got the best of the legends last year.
I just wish in that league that last race would have been just a little bit better. Sorry, Brett, to bring that up, but that was just a joke. Sorry, next time.
All right.
I got sidetracked. They call me Stupid Steve. Huh?
All good. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, moving on. We had the 305s and both the 360 sprints. Don't really want to talk about both of them at the moment, but 305 sprints we actually had one series before the winter racing series. We had the fall racing series where Ryan Griffith was our inaugural champion in that. He was back to defend his 305 championship this last season. Ryan came out strong. Took a little while to get a win. He had 4 wins in a row in the fall racing series. Took a little while to get a win, but I don't even know if we had a duplicate winner in the 305s maybe until towards the end of the year. What do you got on that stat line there, Cross?
Yeah, I can pull it up.
I do know it was one amazing freaking race to always watch was the 305 series, man. I mean, there's a lot of times I didn't make the feature, or a lot of times I just decided I was going to watch the race. And I can honestly say that was by far the coolest one to watch from start to finish on the whole thing. Not many wrecks, great competitive. Really good. Really good.
Yes, it was.
Ryan Griffith, man.
I think so. So we're looking here.
We
I
need
see
to get him on one of these days. That's what we need to do. Is get him on this thing one of these days. That's what I think.
Well, stupid Steve, we'll try to get him on here one of these days. But it looks like here we're looking at Max Stanball did have 2 wins. Did he win that last week of the season? Or I think we had all. Can you show the entire season there, Cross? Like as far as like the yeah, like right there. Look at that. Let's see. So we had. When did we get our first repeat winner? So 1 week before the final, right?
Yeah,
Stanball.
Yep.
So he was our only repeat winner.
Yep. And he's one crazy driver.
So Stanball was very tough in the 305s. Came right down to the last week there. Ryan Griffith ended up defending the 305 points championship again, so he's the fall and the winter racing series champion. Looks to be the spring one, but the competition keeps getting tougher. I mean, and that's what we're looking at this year. And I don't know if you got anything to add for the 305s, but it's going to be a great year.
No, I'm looking forward to it, man. I mean, it's just going to be, that's what I think. It's just a very competitive league. We have a lot of people in it. Hopefully we keep the same clean driving mentality that we have in that division. That division's freaking awesome. And so is the 360. I mean, when we get to that league, that one's just awesome as can be too. Great competitive stuff. And having it on the same track's kind of always, I like that.
That's our next topic. I mean, again, so like I already mentioned, Ryan Griffith was the champion in the 360s in the inaugural season that we had here. And you want to talk about a tight points race. We come down to the last week, and the top 5 were within 10 points of each other. And that's where we had a little bit of, we had a little bit of double points there, keep it clean points. But at the end, Ryan Griffith come out on top there. But what an awesome series this was. I sucked here, and I ended up 10th in the points.
If we could go back and look at the stats, I believe that Griffith in both those series was behind, a nice little amount of points at one point in time in that season, early in the season, I thought.
Yeah, maybe not so much in the 305s, but definitely 360s, yes.
Yeah. But
even in this one, I mean, again, look at this. I mean, yes, Stanball had 3 victories. Trevor Berry had 2. But, I mean, again, a lot of different winners.
Berry back would be great to get him back in a couple more races in this thing. But here again, I want to see if any of these boys can show up for the, maybe a Thursday or a Friday there for the Indy cars, or if anybody want to test their luck on the road course, So, anyway.
Great to see you there.
Yeah.
Right. So that kind of wraps up last season, the Winter Racing Series. So we'll just move on here. We'll talk about a couple of these days real quick. So Monday starts our new Spring Racing Series, as we mentioned. We have the road course, and I can't speak much on the road course, but I will tell you it's a brand new series. We had 3 series last year that we already spoke on. We've got 9 this year, so this is one of our 6 new ones. Should be an interesting Monday night. We have recruited heavy for the league. We've recruited heavy for every league. We don't know how it's going to pan out. Bear with us for a couple of weeks. We will make it competitive. But first week, I think we're at Weather Tech at Laguna, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I can share my screen. I have the whole calendar up right now.
Yep, go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready, Crosby?
We gotta look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta. I'm ready. All right.
There you
go. Okay. Back to the action. Here we go. But it's gonna be great, man. Laguna. I know I've had the privilege racing that thing. I think it was on what was that, Gran Turismo? I know I raced it on that thing. Eons ago, man. The steering was really freaking shitty. Real shitty. Damn thing.
Yeah, so
fall off my lap and crap. Anyway, yeah, it should be a great track, and these cars are pretty cool. So
great track, easy to learn. Great starter race. Everybody has it.
I mean, I'm terrible, but I may even give it a whirl. I mean, hey, why not? Let's try.
Well, everyone wants to see the '69 car in there, Chris. So you need to get your ass in there.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing it. I'm gonna freaking partake in that thing. It's an endurance
race. We'll try
race.
to come.
Yep, got 35 laps, taking anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. And all races next season will start at 7:30, except for on the weekends you have the early dirts, which will start at 6.
Oh, I'm hitting on lap 16 anyway. Just so I can
one thing to mention about the GT3 road course race is this is the only race in our series that is your own setups. All other series will be fixed.
Yep, these are complete open setups. Do whatever you want. You can manage for fuel and do whatever you want.
Yeah, so if anybody's got a great setup out there that would want to help me out that night, just send it to me on my Facebook, man, please. I could always use some help,
He needs all the help he can get.
Yeah, come on, Norman.
All right, so before we take a quick break, we'll move on to Tuesday here. So another brand new series that we have, the SK Modifieds. A lot of people that race the Legends will race the SK Modifieds in the official races. So one thing that we kind of did that kept it the same was the 2 series will race the same track every week. So we already kind of talked about the Legends on Wednesday night. But what can we talk about on Tuesday night with the SK Modifieds? What are we looking at?
Fun car to drive. I think it's a great car to drive. I do think where's the first one I had? Where's that
South
South
Boston Speedway.
South Boston?
Yep.
Yeah, I took some practice laps there. It's a fun track. It's narrow. I think it's gonna be tough to pass. I mean, it depends how many cars show up. You know, if there's a 20 car there, it's gonna be awesome. We get up into that 30 range, it's going to be interesting. Yeah.
And another thing to mention, the SK Modifieds and the Asphalt Legends will be racing the same tracks on the same week, as well as the NASCAR and the Indy League. Those will be racing the paired together tracks on the same week as well.
Not every week. Because the
for the
Indy
most part.
cars, yeah, for the most part, I think there's like 2 tracks in there, but nonetheless.
Yeah,
just
for the
2
first
tracks.
week.
It's just Daytona and Talladega are
Yep.
cut out as far as Indy from NASCAR, but we're replaced with Indianapolis, and I don't remember what the other one was.
Homestead
what you got
and
on
Las
that
Vegas. You got Homestead, Las
Homestead.
Vegas is in
No,
there.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Homestead. It's Homestead.
it's Homestead. Yes,
That'll be on the 9th.
Dude, that's gonna
9th
be
of
fun
April.
track with them too. That's gonna be a good one there. You know, the nice thing, guys, about this 7-day-a-week thing for me is that I can't always play Wednesday. To me, I don't care what league I'm in, doesn't matter. I'm gonna play what night I can play, and that's kind of the nice thing about this for me.
And that's the thing, you know, that we got to remind everyone. This league, you know, every league's different on iRacing, and one thing that we built this league around was, you know, we just want to be able to at 7:30 Eastern time every night. That if we have the flexibility to get on, we want to be able to get on and find a race that we can enjoy, and it'll be our race. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. Well, welcome back to we'll say the next session of the Millertime Motorsports podcast here, talking about what's coming up here this season. We left off with the Legends moving into Thursday night. We've got the NASCAR Cup Series. Pretty much kept it to not just super speedways, but big speedways. What do we think about that?
Love the idea, man. I mean, I'm stoked for definitely Friday for the Indy cars, man. I love Indianapolis. I think that's going to be a tough race for most people, though. I mean, that car is awesome and fun, but after about 5 to 10 laps, man, that thing gets a little squirrely. Woo!
A little intense too. You got to stay focused.
Oh, it is, and then in the 18 with that damn bar that goes across your face there. Man.
So don't look at it too closely.
I know, man. I'm already freaking cross-eyed. But no, really. And then Thursday, the Cup Series. That's every one of them races. I think is going to be great for the Cups. They're not all restrictor plate. You know, I think we got Atlanta in there. Well, we got Texas maybe, and
yeah, I mean, looking at the
Las Vegas
schedule. I mean, we got in the Cup cars, we got Daytona, and Indy car, we got Indy 500. I mean, it's Daytona 500, Indy 500, first week.
Oh yeah,
right out of
talk about the first week.
Keeping with tradition.
I mean, it's going to be amazing right out of the gate there, and then I think we go to Auto Club for both. I think the only difference is,
right?
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Wow. I haven't not raced that one yet on here.
No, actually, I don't even know if I own the track yet. So that's one of them I might have to practice up on a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, it should be really interesting heading into this. Hopefully, I think the NASCAR Cup, one thing I've seen from, you know, all the recruiting we've done is this gives a chance for the D and the C and the B drivers. You can't race NASCAR Cup until you're an A driver in the current series and stuff. So this gives everybody a chance.
Yes, that's great. Yeah. You know, I like that. Love that about it. You know, and here again, you heard me say this. I want them dirt boys to come over and give a couple races a chance. You know, have some fun. Let's do it. But I can tell you right now, at Daytona, I am gonna stay in the back, and you'll be back there with me, Chris. Let's be honest. I mean, we're always next to each other.
I'll be back there with you in a different way.
I'm just going to ride around for a while.
I got wrecked.
60 laps, dude. I'm riding around for a while. Telling you.
All right. So what can you add about the Indy 500? I mean, man, every time I try to race anything more than 20 laps there, that place is, it just somehow gathers me in one of those tight turns.
You got to be patient.
Flying 230 mile an hour.
Be patient. Let them kind of spread out, you know, everybody get kind of single file and start just running some consistent good laps. I mean, it is 60 laps there. It's going to be a long damn race. And
Gonna be a lot of pitting going on.
When the tires get bad, you just got to run some good, consistent laps.
Yep.
I don't know what else to tell you on that track. I mean, what of you guys? Who's all racing in that one of you guys? Montana, you gonna get in that one?
I might. I'm not sure.
I think I will too.
I probably will.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like,
I mean, you gonna get in that one, huh?
Yeah, I probably will. Only thing I'm not doing is probably the SKs.
I'm really curious to see how this Indy League goes. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we get plenty of people. This is the one series I'm worried about because there's just not a ton of people that race this series. But
Yeah, same
I think
here,
it's
man.
going to be good. I think we'll get plenty of guys in it over time, and I look forward to it. I mean, I think it'll teach me how to drive an open wheel car at 200 mile an hour versus 100 like the sprint cars.
Yeah, I'm just worried about how many people are going to show up too. That's my main concern, is now. So, hopefully we get a good turning out on that the first week. Get some support, and then after that we can just do some more recruiting on that or see what happens.
I can assure you this: we'll make it a good league by the time it's all
I'm
said
just
and done.
so excited for this freaking season, dude. I'm telling you guys, man, this is going to be a hoot.
Speaking of the end of the season, do any of y'all have any goals for the end of the season? Because at the end of the season, we might come back and rewatch this, see what we were all optimistic and pessimistic about. Do you have any goals for the end of the season?
I want to make sure I can, get in the redder one time. And honestly,
No
when
conspiring to take people out, Steve.
Oh, I know.
Can't do that.
I didn't mean like, yeah, I did a little bit.
Brother,
But
if you're watching this.
We'll have a good time anyway. I'm the guy with the really nice car. But anyway, I mean, no, not really, other than just have some fun and try to stay out of the 305 and 360 guys' ways. When they start to lap me, man, I get so freaking nervous. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do, guys. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, I'll be honest. My goal in this whole thing is we're going from 3 to 9 series. It's going to be hectic here at first. There might be a couple weeks where we got to recruit real heavy if one series is kind of suffering. But I'm just hoping that we can successfully run all 9 series and keep it together. And I believe we can. That's my goal.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's well said, Chris. Well said. Nicely done. All right, man. What's yours?
All right. So,
I mean, do you want to what's your goal? How many road races do you plan on racing this year? I know you like them.
I mean, I don't know. I'll try to practice them, but I mean, if I don't put in enough work, probably won't do very good.
All right. Folks.
Well, let's go ahead and move on and talk about the 358 modifieds real quick here in the big block.
Oh, man,
modifieds.
I just totally forgot all about those. All right, start it off there, Big Banger.
All right, so I mean, hey, this is a brand new series. A lot of people were telling, this is a brand new thing to iRacing. A lot of people were telling me when we had the 305 series going on last season to check these 358s out. I have checked them out. Steve, I know you've checked them out. I mean, honestly, they handle really well. It's a different car, but I like them. It's going to be something new to me, but I think some of these smaller tracks, I think these cars are really cool. The big blocks might be a little bit too powerful for me, but I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm excited for this series. I mean, we've checked them out, and we've done actually pretty good in some pre-races here.
Yeah, and the pre-races we did were all on some small tracks, too. And I tell you what, how that car is with the throttle and stuff like that, it's so much fun. I mean, they're just nothing bad to say about them. They're just fun. I mean, you can get into other people a little bit, and yeah, they're fun cars. It's going to be interesting. I think we're going to have a great turnout for that series, though. Look out, 305s, the 358s might be the thing. I don't know, man. It's kind of how I feel.
Absolutely, and I mean, that's the thing with a lot of people were saying, in the 305s, these 358s are exactly the same thing, but you can bang on them a little bit. It's going to be exciting, and we'll check it out. But a whole new series to us. It's Saturday nights. You get 358s at 6. You get the big blocks at 7:30. Moving on to Sunday nights. 305s, 360s, 305s at 6, and the 360s at 7:30. Following the same schedule as the as the modifieds on Saturday nights. Should
Oh
be
yeah,
pretty fun.
same track, guys. That's gonna make that interesting too. It's gonna be fun.
One thing, couple big changes in the sprints and the modifieds. Well, we didn't have modifieds last year, but a couple big changes in the sprints this year. One, we changed the heat races to a little bit more competition. We raised it to 12, so max of 4 heat races. No C and D main, so we're looking
That's gonna
at
be great.
you either make it out of a heat race or you're only 2 people out of the B main. So it's going to make it tough. You don't want to wreck, but I mean, at least the leaders and the best guys in the league don't have to sit all night.
Yep, that's what's great about it. I know we've already heard from a couple of the people about it's a great call to do this and try this, and I love it because 6 people coming out of the heat. That's, I don't know, something about it I just like. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I think it might give one of us a chance, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I got
I
a
mean,
chance in it.
especially when when there's only 7 in a race and the top 6 make it to, to the feature. I mean, that's kind of nice.
Been
If
there,
we only
done
got
that.
like
Finish
28 guys.
last.
Oh well, yeah. Then you have
But
to make it other
anyway,
B.
love it. I love
But
it.
no, it should be good. I mean, again, Ryan Griffith has won the last 2 305s. I think he's got his work cut out for him this season. Not that he can't do it. I think he's very good. Last season we did race a lot of the bigger tracks on dirt. This season we throw in a lot of the smaller ones. Going to make it a little bit more difficult for some of the guys, but not saying that's Ryan's problem. So Ryan's got his work cut out for him, but I think he'll have a good season and good luck to him.
I think he does better on the smaller tracks anyway, in my opinion, man. I mean, I think he handles the bottom on every track really well. It is fun to watch. He's good. He's very good. Like I said, I got to get him on here one of these days. That's all I know.
Oh, and we're gonna. I mean, he isn't gonna avoid it. He streams live a lot, so he's gonna get on here. You're gonna interview him, and you're gonna you're gonna have to make this awkward for him.
Me?
Yes.
Nah, man.
I'll do it.
But yeah, so the only other thing I really want to comment about this year, as far as obviously we went to 9 series, we're talking racing 7:30 p.m. every single night of the week, except for Saturdays and Sundays. We're racing double. We're racing at 6 and 7:30. So there's a lot of series there. There's 4 of us that you can see here that are running the show. Obviously, we have things that come up. We can't make all of them, so we do have admin only cautions on if we are present, and we can go ahead and mod the race for ourselves. In a case that we are not present, there will be full course cautions on where caution laps do not count. And, we'll have to let the computer system, basically our iRacing system, handle that. But that's what we're looking at. We'll try to be present as much as possible, but there will be days that we will miss.
Yeah. Well said.
Yeah, and I will be there for every GT3 race, so you do not have to worrying about corner cautions, things like that.
Master of the road race here, buddy. Here we go.
I will be there for every one of them.
Yeah, but again, man, hey, we here at Millertime Motorsports Racing League look forward to the spring racing series. We're excited about it. We got some exciting news coming soon, so stay tuned. But however, good luck to everybody in the first week. And whatever series you choose to run, you do not have to show up every single week. We welcome you anytime at 7:30 p.m. Any night of the week, and then 6 on the weekend. So good luck to everybody. Have fun and enjoy, and feel free to reach out to us anytime you have a question. All right, so I mean, here we are. We're looking forward to this season coming up with the Millertime Motorsports Spring Racing League. We're excited. Hopefully we can, the biggest thing is we look for good competitive racing, clean competitive racing at 7:30 Eastern time every single night. So we look forward to it in the new season. Make sure you join us on Facebook at Millertime Motorsports. Make sure if you want to help us donate. You got that there information on Facebook on the About page as far as helping us out. These races cost money. We got the website that costs a little bit of money. Any little bit helps. Also, join us on Discord. We're going to start communicating a lot more through there. But we look forward to racing with you this year. So good luck, have fun, and glad to have you here at Millertime Motorsports.
See you next time.